Mini Medina for me is all about offering space and materials and support for children and young teenagers to experiment city life, and not just city life as in a city. It's in fact about living together in community.
Mini Medina is a city. It's a play city where children come to build and play. Yeah.
It's mini Cairo. it's a replication of Cairo, but by children. By children, for the children.
A model of how living in community can work. It's a safe zone where you can experiment, where you can test new ways of living together, new ways of creating a shared economy, new ways of learning, of teaching how people work. Do they get paid for work?
Cairo doesn't have enough spaces for children to be on their own. Everywhere in Cairo you'll find places that say ممنوع دخول الأبناء من غير آبائهم. Like it's not allowed for children to be there without the parents. But it's vice versa. It's the opposite way in Mini Medina. It's actually parents cannot be there without their children, and that's the most important part. Children need to have their own space to be themselves and play and enjoy their time and learn something. Because playing is learning for them. If they don't play now, when will they play?
The most important aspect is offering space to children where they are free to experiment community life. Creating structures, creating norms, creating their own culture. On a typical Mini Medina day, children arrive. We usually work with groups of children who already know each other, that come from organizations, from neighborhoods. So it's not about throwing a completely new group of children together for a day, where you can build on certain dynamics already being present. And we also usually work with a group of facilitators, volunteers that knows, at least some of them are known to the children. So the typical day, we would start in the morning, we would bring the kids together and we start together with them initiating a conversation about, so what does it mean to live together? What does it mean to live in a community? What does it mean to live in a city? Considering the city you live in, if we are in a city context, what do you like about that city, what do you not like, and what would the city of your dreams look like?
بأشكال جميلة، والعربيات بتبقى بعجل وبنيتها بالطيران، عربيات بتطير عشان نفسي مصر تبقى كده ونفسي مصر عربيات بتطير، وبلاش نفسي مش كل المباني تبقى مربعة كده نفسي تبقى يعني أشكال تانية حلوة. وبرضه بنيت اسم عشان اللي فوق القانون يتعاقب، وبرضه بنيت بوكس عشان يروح يقفش برضه الحرامية.
وبنينا مدرسة
وفي برضه زملائنا بنوا مدرسة عشان العلم عندنا يتطور، وعندنا علم يتطور ان في مصر فوق الجميع، ونفسي طبعا مصر تبقى فوق كل البلد. وبنينا طبعا جامع وكنيسة عشان الكل، وبنينا مستشفى عشان كل الناس الغلابة تتعالج فيها، وهي تبقى مستشفى مجانية، مش كل حاجة بفلوس عشان احنا اصل في ناس معاش فلوس وفي ناس يبقى معاها، مش كل المستشفيات تبقى بفلوس حكوميه وخاصه، احنا نفسنا مستشفى تكون يعني مجانيه شويه، يعني اللي يتعالج فيها مجاني، مش كل حاجه تبقى فلوس.
And after we have done through this phase, the children will have the chance to build that city. They can decide to build certain parts of the city. They can decide to start a little company. we would have children who start building a restaurant. Others decided to build a club or a soccer field, theater, the fire station, all kind of institutions and professions that exist that children know in their daily life. And then the idea is that the children build the structures they need to then actually act out the daily life in the city. And once they start to act out, they can also start to interact with the other service providers, with the other institutions in the city. So if I work in a restaurant and I figure out, oh, we're missing chairs, I can check whether there is a carpenter somewhere around, and that carpenter may be able to build a chair for me or a table or whatever else I need. And then I will figure out, oh, I need actually food supplies for the restaurant, so I may check who can provide me with the supplies so I can cook. All the children who want to be part of the Mini Medina, they will come and join, independent of their social background, of the part of town they come from. The criteria being that they just want to be part and they manage to be in the location where the Mini Medina is taking place. So as to integrate and have as many children as possible join and participate. And not everybody can travel or can participate in one of the Mini Medinas happening in Egypt. One big part of the project is an online platform where all children will be able to participate if they can manage to be online, of course. Where they can share ideas, they can participate in the planning, they can participate in the decision-making process of how is the city structured, what are the rules, how are decisions taken. That will be possible both offline and online. One of the big achievements is that it actually gives children a chance to learn about the famous living in community, but it also empowers children because they have a chance to experience in a safe environment what it means to take responsibility. They are trusted, they are allowed to do things that they are often not allowed to do in other settings. And our approach is to pay it forward in a way to give children a lot of trust and see how much they can actually handle. And that definitely will help children to develop a certain confidence and self-esteem, and also enable them to think forward and spin ideas and be more daring in what they think they might want to do one day. To finance, we need to finance buying the materials, paying people who give time, their knowledge, to make that city come true. And we're trying to reduce the need for cash as much as possible. However, there are things that need money in the traditional form. So this is why we're asking for financial contributions. However, we're also open to all kinds of other contributions, papers, colors, wood to build, knowledge, people willing to share specific skills, specific knowledge they have. There's a saying that it needs a village to educate a child. So we definitely need a whole village with everybody with their skills and knowledges and resources to come and help us construct and build such a play city.